Hi everyone, this is Battalion Chief Ian Smith, and today I'd like to talk to you about a property loss calculator tool that we created to better assist you with determining property values and loss due to fire, and then how and where to enter those values once you have them. So this calculator is located in the All Battalions folder. You click on the Operations folder, which is the folder on top, and then we scroll down just a little bit to the Value and Damage Assessment folder. Once inside, you'll notice we have a few resources here for you. The first of which is the calculator itself, which is basically an Excel spreadsheet. We've got a link to a USFA website that talks about calculating fire loss. Highly recommended that you check it out. And then we've got the value and damage assessment guidelines. So if we go ahead and double click on the property loss calculator, you'll notice a pretty straightforward spreadsheet here. We've got two tabs down at the bottom. The first one is for structure values, and then the one beside it deals with land values. So we're just going to run through a quick scenario here, and we're going to enter in, we've got a 1 and 2 family residential unit. It is occupied. It is older than 25 years old, and it is 1,056 square feet. And just like that, we've got our numbers. So if you need any help with determining things like square footage, the year that it was built, we've included a link here to the County of Hawaii Real Property Tax Office. You go ahead and click on that link, accept the statement above, and as soon as you start entering numbers, it automatically starts showing streets that corresponds with those numbers. So it's a little bit more user-friendly than it used to be. It's important, though, that you do not use this website for property valuation. We're going to stick with the numbers that are on this calculator here. Okay, so once you've done section 1, we're going to move on to section 2. And here you need to either enter the percentage of involvement, the square footage of involvement. If you enter numbers in both boxes, it's going to pick the higher of the two. And of course, you don't want to enter a percentage greater than 100 or a square footage greater than the building square footage. So we're going to say 800 square feet. We're going to hit enter, and it gives us the numbers here. So we saved 32 and lost 100. I've got some other information down here dealing with apartment and commercial structure fires as to, do you count the unit as being saved, do you count the whole floor, or do you count the whole building? And you can read about this down here. Once you've got your numbers, you can choose to either clear each individual box individually, or you can just clear the entire sheet. Now that we've got our numbers, we're going to go ahead and enter them into a fire RMS incident. We've got a fire call open here with some red boxes. We're going to go ahead and fill these boxes out. We know that the property loss was 100,000. And you notice as soon as I entered in the property loss box, it auto-populates that same value in the property value box. So it's really important that we change this number here to the estimated pre-incident value of the structure. We are not going to be capturing content loss, so it's okay to put zeros here. And as far as valuation and losses are concerned, you're done if this is the only building that was involved. If you had exposures that were involved, you'll need to come up here to where it says exposure and click the new button. And what it's going to do is it's going to open up another incident with the same incident number. The difference is it's going to have a 001 beside the exposure. Now, when you click on the location tab for this one, you'll note that the estimated dollar losses and estimated pre-incident values are grayed out. So for all exposures, you have to enter the losses and the pre-incident values here in the narrative of the fire RMS. All right, so now that RMS is completed, let's head over and fill out the press release. And again, we know that our loss was 100,000. And our save was 32,000. And again, to remain consistent with fire RMS, we're going to ask that if any exposures were involved, that you include those numbers or those descriptions up here in the remarks rather than including them in these values down here. And that's it. I hope you've enjoyed this presentation. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can email me at ismith@hawaiicounty.gov. Again, the property loss calculator is located in all battalions in the operations and then value and damage assessment folder. I hope this makes your job just a little bit easier. Thank you for watching and have a great day.